Why do we fall? Isn't it peculiar how the most profound lessons in life spring from the most straightforward questions? Let's take a moment, a pause, a breath, to ponder upon this reality. Within the echo of this question, we find the essence of life's journey and human resilience. Let us conjure the image of a young girl named Oprah Winfrey, born into the depths of poverty in rural Mississippi, a place far removed from the glitz and glamour of her future life. She was no stranger to hardships and humiliations, having been subjected to a life that could easily break the spirit of the strongest among us. Yet, she was made of sterner stuff. She stumbled, she tripped, she fell, but never did she let herself stay down. Each time she fell, she dusted herself off, stood tall, and faced the world with renewed vigor. She constantly picked herself up, dusted off the dirt, and tried again, and again, and again. Today, she stands tall, not just as a successful media personality, but also as a beacon of hope and inspiration millions around the world. She turned her struggles into a stepping stone towards success, embodying the true essence of resilience and determination. Let's consider another inspiring individual, a young man named Walt Disney, a visionary who dreamt of worlds far beyond the ordinary and dared to bring them to life. However, his journey was hardly a smooth one. He had his share of failures, even having to declare bankruptcy at one point, and facing the biting criticism and harsh doubt of skeptics who didn't believe in his vision. Yet, he didn't let the voices of doubt and the fear of failure deter him. He fell, he stumbled, but he learned from each fall, each misstep, and rose again, more determined, more resolute. Today, his legacy of imagination and creativity is a part of our everyday lives, touching every corner of the globe. His stories, his dreams brought to life, have proven that with courage and perseverance, dreams do come true. Let's not forget Steve Jobs, the man who changed the way we look at technology. A man who built a company from scratch, only to be cruelly ousted from it. A fall like that could break anyone, but not Jobs. He was made of sterner stuff. He used this setback as an opportunity to start over, to create anew, and ultimately, to return to Apple and revolutionize the world with his cutting-edge technology. His story is one of resilience, of never giving, of turning failures into stepping stones. The tale of J.K. Rowling, the woman who brought magic into our lives with the enchanting Harry Potter series, is equally inspiring. Once a single mother struggling to make ends meet, she faced countless rejections and failures. Yet she persevered, refusing to let her circumstances define her. She penned down the words that would transport millions into a world of magic, proving that the only limits are those we impose upon ourselves. Today, she is one of most successful authors of all time, her magic woven into the fabric of countless childhoods. What do these stories tell us? What do these lives, these journeys inspire within us? They show us the true nature of the human spirit. They show us that falling isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a stepping stone on the path to success. Every fall carries with it a lesson, a chance to learn, grow, and come back stronger. Each setback, each failure is but a stepping stone, a lesson learned, a path to growth. Falling allows us to realize our potential, to understand our resilience, and to harness our strength. They show us that the only real failure is giving up, and that falling is merely a part of the journey. It's a reminder that we are capable of rising, of bouncing back, of achieving greatness despite the challenges thrown our way. Resilience is not just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing forward with more energy and determination. It's about harnessing the power of setbacks, transforming them into stepping stones, and using them to propel you forward on your journey to success. Imagine a young man, a visionary, dreaming of the stars and beyond. His name, Elon Musk, his dream to revolutionize space travel. Yet, his journey was far from smooth. He faced a string of seemingly insurmountable challenges, from a series of failed rocket launches to near bankruptcy. Yet, he didn't let these setbacks deter him. He chose to view each failure as a lesson learned, a stepping stone, a fuel to drive his determination. With each fall, he rose with more energy, more resolve. Today, his company SpaceX stands at the forefront of the space industry, redefining the boundaries of what's possible. and making the dream of Mars colonization a tangible reality. Now let's shift our focus to another individual, a man who dared to challenge the status quo, disrupt multiple industries, and make his mark on the world. His name, Richard Branson. His journey was one filled with trials and tribulations. From his struggles with dyslexia to his numerous business failures, he faced his fair share of setbacks. But Branson, like Musk, was made of sterner stuff. He viewed each setback as an opportunity for growth, a chance to learn, to improve, and to come back stronger. With each fall, he rose with more energy, more determination. Today, he stands as the founder of the Virgin Group, which controls more than 400 companies in various fields. So remember, the next time you fall, rise with more energy, more determination. Use your setbacks as your stepping stones, as your fuel. For in the end, it's your resilience, your ability to bounce back with more energy, that will propel you forward on your journey to success. Resilience is not just about getting back up, it's about staying in the game even when the odds are against you. This statement holds true for many successful individuals, those who have faced numerous trials and tribulations, yet emerged victorious. Let's delve into the lives of two such individuals, whose stories epitomize the power of resilience. Imagine a man diligently working in his lab, his face illuminated by the faint glow of a failing experiment. This man is none other than Thomas Edison, the genius behind the invention of the light bulb. But did you know that before he could bring light into our lives, he had to walk through the dark corridors of failure? Not once, not twice, but 1,000 times. Yes, you heard it right. It took Edison 1,000 failed attempts before he could finally invent the electric light bulb. Many would have given up after a few tries, let alone 1,000, but not Edison. He chose to view each failed attempt as a step closer to success, a lesson learned, a stepping stone on his path to discovery. His resilience, his unwavering determination, led him to enlighten the world, both literally and figuratively. Now let's shift our focus to the world of sports. Picture a young man bouncing a basketball with determination etched on his face. This young man is Michael Jordan, widely regarded as the greatest basketball player of all time. But did you know that his journey to stardom wasn't without its fair share of hurdles? In high school, Jordan was initially cut from the varsity basketball team, an event that could have shattered his dreams. But instead of letting this setback define him, he used it as a motivation to prove his worth. He spent the following summer training rigorously, eventually making the team the next year. And as they say, the rest is history. Jordan's resilience, his refusal to accept defeat, catapulted him to a level of success that continues to inspire millions. These stories remind us that resilience is the key to turning failure into success. It's not about avoiding the fall, but about embracing it, learning from it, and using it as a springboard to rise higher. It's about understanding that the road to success is paved with setbacks, and it's our resilience, our ability to bounce back, that defines our journey. So remember, the next time you fall, don't be disheartened. Instead, channel your inner Edison, your inner Jordan. Rise, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. For in the end, it's your resilience that will light your path to success, just like it did for Edison and Jordan. In the grand scheme of life, falling is not the end, but rather the beginning of a new journey. This concept may seem abstract, but it is a crucial principle that shapes our perception of failure and setbacks. It's a principle rooted in resilience and perseverance. It's a principle that advocates not just for survival, but for growth, transformation, evolution in the face of adversity. It's a principle that reminds us of the vast complexity and depth of life's journey. It's a principle that encourages us to see beyond our immediate circumstances and perceive a broader picture, a grander scheme. A scheme where the lows and the highs, the falls and the rises, the failures and the successes are interconnected and integral parts of our growth and development. In this grand scheme, falling is not a symbol of defeat, but a catalyst change. It is through falling that we learn to pick ourselves up. This isn't just about physical recovery. It's about emotional resilience and mental toughness. It's about confronting our fears, insecurities, and limitations, challenging them, and ultimately transcending them. Falling prompts us to dust ourselves off. This signifies not just the removal of the physical dirt, but also the shedding of our past mistakes, failures, and disappointments. It's an opportunity to cleanse ourselves emotionally and mentally, to let go of the baggage that weighs us down and hinders our growth. Falling also teaches us to move forward with renewed vigor and determination. It's about cultivating the ability to accept our fall, learn from it, and then use that knowledge and experience to propel ourselves forward. It's about converting our setbacks into comebacks, our trials into triumphs. It is through falling we gain the strength and courage to rise. Rising is not just about standing up physically, it's about standing up emotionally and mentally against odds and adversities. It's about asserting our will, our spirit, and our resilience. It's about affirming our capability and capacity to grow, evolve, and succeed. Why do we fall? We fall to learn, to grow, to understand our strength. We fall to rise. This is an essential part of our journey, a significant contributor to our evolution and growth. Each fall is an opportunity to learn valuable lessons, to gain deeper insights, to acquire new skills and tools that can help us rise stronger and higher. Every time you fall, it's not a setback, it's an opportunity to rise, to shine, and to succeed. It's a chance to redefine your narrative, to reshape your destiny. So the next time life you down, remember the stories of Oprah Winfrey, Walt Disney, Steve Jobs, and J.K. Rowling. Each of them had their share of falls, failures, and setbacks. But each of them also had the strength, the resilience, the determination to rise, to shine, to succeed. Remember that falling is just a part of the journey towards success. It's not an endpoint, but a stepping stone. And most importantly, remember to rise, because it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get up. It's about proving to yourself and the world that no matter how many times you fall, you can always rise again. Embrace the fall, learn from, and rise again. Celebrate the fall as an essential part of your journey. Cherish the lessons learned, the insights gained, and the strength acquired from each fall. And then rise again, stronger, wiser, and braver. For in the end, it's not the fall that defines us, but how we rise after we fall.